Hello, everyone. Welcome to Divine Conversations. My name is Eric. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, welcome to another collective message. Yes, this is a timeless reading. So please keep that in mind. Also, keep in mind it is a general reading. Yes, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And because this is a timeless reading, this can resonate for you at any moment. So if you're watching it today or at this current moment in your life and it doesn't quite resonate right now, maybe put a pin in it and allow your intuition to maybe guide you to it later on, should it resonate for you then. Yeah, happy Sunday if you're watching this on a Sunday. If you're not watching this on Sunday, then happy day to you. I hope you're having a good day. So this is a general reading, yeah. We're going to use a number of oracle... Sorry, one of my cats is being vocal. We're going to use a number of oracle decks, and then we're going to use some tarot decks. Jinx, what is the matter with you? Jinxie? She's been nuts all morning. I don't know what's going on with her. Anyway, we're using a number of oracle decks, and then we'll be getting into tarot decks, yeah? So without further ado, let's just get into this here and see what messages we have for the collective at this time, yeah? Okay, awesome. Here we go. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved. Please just, whatever messages you have for us, Spirit, at this moment in time to serve our highest good, we invite you into our space and we ask that you please guide us and help us gain the clarity that we need at this moment in time. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I don't know if you guys can hear her. There she is. Hi, Jinx. Come here, Jinxie. Come here. You want to say hi? Come here, since you want to be so vocal. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, Jinx. Hi, everybody. My name is Jinxie, and I'm driving my daddy crazy this morning. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. But she's my pretty little girl. Yep, that's right. Okay, go ahead, Jinxie. When you want to stay there, you can stay there if you want. All right, well, I'm going to be shuffling cards, though, and you don't like it when I do that. Okay, here we go, kids. So we're going to start with the Energy Oracle deck. And I'm going to give this a few shuffles, and we're just going to look at the Energy Oracle deck here. This is going to give us, and also I've put in the description box below a list of all the cards that I've used for this reading, yeah, because I know a lot of people were asking about that information. But this is going to give us our overall energy for the message, the central theme of this message for the day or for whenever this is for you, yeah? All right, 5 shuffles. 1. For the collective here, what messages do we have for the collective? This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. Are you comfortable, Jinxie? That's good. And this is 5. All right. So what have we got going on? What message do we want to share with the collective at this time? What's going on for the collective, please, Spirit? What have we got going on for the collective? What message do we have for the collective at this moment? Okay, we have the Magician, and the Mirror is the first card out. And the first thing that I want to mention here. First thing I want to mention here is this has to do with our manifestation abilities. I get that there's some difficulty in terms of manifestation for you or for us. Generally, that is the theme right now. I get it. Manifestation seems to be like next to impossible right now in this current energetic climate, in this current economic climate, if you want to go that far. I mean, like, yeah. Let's get a little bit more here. What else do you want to say? What else do we have for the collective in terms of the Magician and the Mirror? What else are we talking about here? Okay. All right. At the bottom of the deck. Well, no, actually, we're not doing that for this spread. Sorry, never mind. Okay, well, 2 more cards have come out here. And they've both come out in reverse. You have Blossoming Abundance in reverse. And then you have Patience in reverse. And this is exactly what I was just talking about with this card here. In feeling like things are like completely on hold right now. And Patience, it seems, okay, so there are 2 things that I'm getting with this. It seems that number 1, patience is coming to an all-time low. There's a blockage here in terms of patience. We need to be patient right now. In other cases, it seems that a wearing of patience is kind of catalyzing or causing somebody or a group of people, whomever this is you, somebody you're connected to. It seems to be causing some people to really get going or something. It seems that for somebody here, a lack of patience or the fact that your patience or their patience has worn out or worn thin seems to be the motivation for them or you to get going in some way. That's what I'm kind of picking up on here. Now, the overall theme that I'm feeling, or the overall message that's coming through with these 3 cards right now, the Magician in the Mirror upright, we have Blossoming in Abundance in reverse, and Patience in reverse. The message here overall, regardless of how this specifically affects you, the collective message here is that things are literally just on hold right now. Okay, there's a lot of resistance that's being worked through. There are a lot of instances in which things are being revealed to the public or to yourself. There's a lot of upheaval even. But just because this is in reverse, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It doesn't mean that it's not actually blossoming. It doesn't mean that abundance isn't here for us still or isn't on the way. It's hard to describe. It's hard to put into words right now, you guys, but there's something that literally things are just on hold at the moment. It's kind of how I want to say that. Okay. Let's go a little further here. Next, I want to look at the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. I'm going to give this 5 shuffles, and we're going to look at what may be crowning this situation. Sorry, my hair's wet. Crowning the situation here. Yeah, 5 shuffles. 1. 2. 3. What's crowning the situation? What's on our minds right now? This is 4. I just heard patience again. 4 and 5. I'll laugh if patience comes out in this deck too. I'll laugh really hard. Okay, this is 5. All right, so what is... okay, I just heard Archangel Melchizedek. I am familiar with that angel's name. I'm not, in the forefront of my mind, I'm not familiar with their role as an archangel. I believe they are an Archangel Melchizedek. I believe that is an archangel. But that name just came through. So, I just heard Archangel Melchizedek is here providing abundance and guidance and faith. Okay. I'm going to go look that up after we finish here in this reading. But if those of you that are familiar with Melchizedek, if you work directly with Melchizedek, you should know that Archangel Melchizedek is here. 1 more shuffle. Okay. This would be 6. All right, so what is crowning the situation? What is on our minds? What's on the forefront of our minds? What's our inspiration? What's inspiring us here? Wow. Okay. We have opportunity in reverse. All right, so check it out, you guys. What it seems like here, because the only card that is upright right now is the Magician and the Mirror. So what this is kind of saying to me is we're in an extended period of delay in manifestation, but it's not that the manifestation isn't coming. I really feel very strongly actually with opportunity, with this being in reverse, And also blossoming abundance being in reverse. I feel like there are opportunities. There is abundance blossoming underneath the surface. It's like it's bubbling, it's boiling. It's not boiling over yet, but it's coming. It's gestating. It's on the way here. We're creating. Okay, all right, I get it. So it seems that there is a collective energy right now. I don't know exactly how long this is going to take to play out. Could be over the next, I'm hearing over the next few months, also over the next couple of years. Okay, that makes sense. With the big massive shifts that are happening in the grand scheme in the long run. But what it feels like is coming through right now is because of there's a lack of abundance, there is a lack of opportunity, and also now there's a lack of patience. There seems to be this incentive within the collective to create something new. The Magician in the Mirror is the only card that is up right here. So with opportunity in reverse, what's crowning you here? There's a lack of opportunity that you're seeing in your external world. Make it. Create an opportunity for yourself. There's a lack of abundance in the outside world, in the external reality, because, quite frankly, look at what's going on within our government in the United States and other governments outside of the United States. Other countries have. I know I keep talking about this, but this is a very important topic right now. And honestly, if you're running away from this topic, then I don't know what to tell you, because this is a very important, and it has everything to do with what's going on with the pandemic and how our government is handling it and not handling it. Other countries have been stepping in and doing everything that they can for their people. Japan, not to say that Japan is any but Japan shut everything down, right? And then paid everybody throughout the time that they couldn't work. Juxtaposition that against what's going on here in the United States. So because there's a lack of opportunity and there's a lack of abundance, right? It seems that people here are losing their patience and they're taking action. They're doing what it is that they need to do, regardless of the government's help, regardless of the higher-ups' help, regardless of those that are supposed to be taking care. And here's the thing. And when this pandemic started back in March of last year, I remember specifically because I was here in Puerto Rico. I was here on vacation, and it was my second week of vacation that the lockdown started, both in Puerto Rico and in the States, okay? I and other readers were channeling this collective message that it was time to start thinking about the collective. It's time to start doing what we can to care for one another, to care for one another, to look out for one another, to no longer be, it is time to get out of this every man, woman, and child for themselves mentality. And then what happened? The pandemic raged on and people got more and more selfish. Right? So far, it seems that this collective message is talking about needing to create our own opportunities. In many cases, instead of waiting for the government to help us out or something, I don't know. But I mean, this feels very indicative of like what happened with the Wall Street Bets Reddit situation and GameStop and AMC and a bunch of other stuff, like a bunch of other stocks. Interesting. All right, so I want to go a little bit further now. So we're gonna look at the Oracle of the Angels, and we're gonna ask 4 shuffles here. What's grounding us? What is our motivation? What's our driving force here? 1, 2, 3, I personally, with this reading here, this is 4. What this reading is kind of saying, and what it's the energy that I'm picking up on it, I feel like there's going to be more of that, of those situations here, like what happened with GameStop. And if you haven't heard about that, first of all, I don't know what rock you're living under. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be to be offensive, but like, girl, get your head out of the sand. But like, also, I feel like what this reading is saying here is I feel like there's more of that coming. So watch out, right? All right, your grounding force, your driving force, your motivation here. Ooh, came right out. Success. That's interesting. That's kind of a good sign and kind of a good omen. I want to get one more. Can we get one more, please, Spirit? What's our driving force here? What's our driving force here? Interesting. With that, you have blessing. And that's card number 39. Okay, and then success is card number 33. So I honestly feel like what this reading is kind of saying here is Spirit is kind of empowering us in a way to manifest. It's like, okay, so it's like this time period has gotten us into a space where we are now really, our manifestation abilities are really being put to the test here. It's like, okay, so we see where you are right now, and we recognize that there are a bunch of individuals or beings that are working extra hard to keep you in the dark. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to roll over and let it just happen, or are you going to stand up and create new opportunities for yourself instead of waiting? See, that's part of what this patience in reverse is kind of talking about here. Instead of waiting for things to be done for you, what are you going to do for yourself? This feels very much like the little guy is starting to get really fed up with this lack of opportunity for themselves, when all the bigwigs and the curators get to get all the opportunities for themselves. And then with shit like the Reddit situation and GameStop, when they get beat at their own game, now they want to cry about it. Now they want to say, boo-hoo, what about me? Now they want to say, oh my God, I need a bailout. You can't let this happen to us. We need regulation. We need the SEC to step in. Because you got beat at your own motherfucking game. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. All right. Let's move forward here. Yes? We're going to get into the tarot here. Now, the tarot is going to give us some more specifics, maybe even some timelines to look out for. All right? So, let's get into this here. I'm going to give this 5 shuffles. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. All right, kids. Let's cut the deck here. Boop. All right, so storyline A. You have the 10 of Pentacles. You have the 3 of Pentacles. And, death. All right. Storyline B, we have the Ace of Swords, the Emperor, and The Five of Pentacles. Common denominator between our two storylines here, or even maybe we could call this two potential pathways, we've got the Eight of Cups. Yep. All right. Overall energy, we've got the Moon, the Five of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Alrighty, kids. So, big theme here is revelation and transformation. Okay? Overall energy is the Moon. Woo! That's cool. We have the Moon, the Five of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. All right, so the Moon is talking about fear or illusion, things that are hidden, things that are kept secret. The Five of Wands is differing of opinion, infighting, ego battles, and all that stuff. The Nine of Cups is overindulgence, in this case, a comfort zone type energy. And you know, kind of what I'm getting with this overall energy is this feeling that the bigwigs or those that are in power would rather us stay in the dark and squabble about this amongst ourselves while we get piecemeal, or while they sit there watching us flounder around. I mean, that's nothing new. We know about that. That's the overall energy here. Okay. So that's in terms of the tarot in section here, that is the overall theme. That seems to be the driving force. That seems to be what we're battling, what we're working on coming out of now, all right? It seems that this chapter has come to an end. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Now with the Three of Pentacles here, we're in this energy of working on reshaping, reworking, rebuilding a foundation. There is a sense of teamwork here. I do feel that. I do feel with this Three of Pentacles, this is more about collective teamwork. And in this instance, it's more about collective teamwork than it is about self-mastery, which is what the Three of Pentacles has really talked about a lot lately, at least on my channel here. But this is definitely a sense of coming together, a sense of teamwork. It's like this, I feel with this 10 of Pentacles energy here, the 10 of Pentacles is a long-standing situation, something that you've been working towards for a long time, being invested in something for the long haul, a family situation. It's your legacy, it's your heritage, it's your lineage, it's all that kind of stuff, right? Also, in my opinion, the 10 of Pentacles, as a reader, the 10 of Pentacles is a closing of a chapter of your life. Okay. And it feels like, on a collective scale, it feels like with this 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles here, that there is a chapter that is closing, and I feel like there is a community of energy getting together. And, a community of people coming together, standing up, rising against the establishment, which is then bringing transformation, death. This is death right here, number 13. I feel very strongly this is a community of people working together to bring form transformative change. There is a realization, Ace of Swords, that the Emperor, I kind of want to say the Emperor has no clothes. And it's funny because when the Emperor came out, when I first saw the Emperor come out here, that was the first thing I thought of. That was the first thing I heard. The Emperor has no clothes. But there's also a realization here that the Emperor, or this individual, or this being, this whomever it is in power here, has really not been taking care of us the way we need them to. 5 of Pentacles. Has been leaving us out in the cold. Has been using us to his or their own advantage. And thus, the common theme here is walking away, 8 of Cups, while also breaking ourselves free from a mental prison. Eight of Swords. Eight of Cups is the common denominator in between our two storylines here. The Eight of Swords is at the very bottom of the deck. This Eight of Swords energy falls right in line with the revelations that are coming through. Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords, the Moon. Thus, transformation is happening, and we're walking away from the established energies, the establishment. Okay? I mean, I did not plan this, y'all. Y'all saw me sit here and shuffle these cards. So, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Let's go a little bit deeper here. Let's get some clarification. I want to start clarifying some things. Let's give this 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Let's start. We're going to start. Let's clarify this 10 of Pentacles here. Yes? What's the 10 of Pentacles here for the collective, please, Spirit? What is this 10 of Pentacles for the collective, please, Spirit? Okay. Yep. All right, so check it out. At the bottom of the deck, overall energy, you have the 7 of Swords to the 5 of Swords. All right, so already this is talking about being done with the deception, the trickery, the tomfoolery, the and this energy, this against all odds, every man for themselves. It's a lose-lose energy. Even those that are at the top, that are making the most money and have control over everything, it's a lose-lose situation because they can't hold control of that forever. Even though they're going to try, they can't. 7 of Swords. This homeboy's about to get caught. Look at that. He's about to step into a trap. Right? So now what is the theme? What is this 10 of Pentacles for us? Dreaming up a new reality. Page of Cups. Because also, Queen of Pentacles. We have found, we're understanding, we're starting to understand our true worth and our true power and our true abundance. And this Queen of Pentacles flew out and fell on our overall energy here of our central theme here of the Magician in the mirror upright, blossoming abundance, and patience in reverse. It's like what I'm getting from this Queen of Pentacles energy is that, and the patience in reverse, actually, what I just heard is we're tired of waiting for someone else to deliver the abundance that we have within us already. I just heard it's set in stone. This abundance that we have within us, that is set in stone. No one is allowed to take that away from us any longer. No one is allowed to take that away from us unless we choose to hand it over to them. Thus, let's look at this. The 2 of Swords keeps wanting to show up. Interesting. Thus, let's look at this transformation here. In death. Let's talk about death then. Please, Spirit. What is death for the collective here? What's death for the collective? We have... Okay. One card has come out. It's fallen face down. Oh my God. Really, Spirit? Okay. It's the 10 of Pentacles. All right. So they're not really trying to tell us. They're not going to tell us what's going to happen, because ultimately what's going to happen here throughout this transformation, that's not set in stone. our abundance, our right to a universal abundance, that is set in stone. But what's going to happen in this clarification, in this transformation here? Don't know yet. Oh my God, are you kidding? Look, at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups to death again. This is a very clear message that the results of this transformation are still up in the air. Anything could happen. Okay. But that's another reason why we have got to keep our wits about us. I just saw 333 on the counter. Ace of Swords was there, right? Let's talk about this then. What's this Ace of Swords, please, Spirit? What's this Ace of Swords for the collective? What's this Ace of Swords for the collective, please, Spirit? Okay. Nine of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Perseverance, not giving up. There's an energy of, in essence, I kind of feel like there's an energy of being reconnected to your spirit, to your essence here, and recognizing that, yes, we do, like there is a connection. How do I want to word this? This is weird. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. But with the Nine of Wands here, this is like a reconnection to your truth, to your wisdom, to your ancestry, I'm hearing in some cases. All right. The one card that's come out here to clarify this Ace of Swords is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Ultimately, and this is the after tarot, right? So this person has done the work. He's completed his situation. He was consistent. He was driven. He did the work. He made the consistent effort. He did the consistent work. And ultimately, he got the success and the blessings that he set out to get, because that Eight of Pentacles fell out on these two cards here. Okay? So there's an awareness within the collective. If we just keep going, if we just keep, I kind of want to say, if we just keep chipping away at things, ultimately, things are going to change. We're going to get the success and the blessings that we have been working for, that we desire, that we deserve. Right. Let's look at, I want to look at the Emperor next. What is the Emperor energy here, please, Spirit? What can you tell us about this Emperor energy? What is this Emperor energy? Ooh. At the bottom of the deck is the Magician. What I just got from this, no matter who or what this Emperor is, they can't really stand up to this Magician energy. Because just because they're the Emperor in some cases, I saw 333 again, it doesn't mean that their reign as Emperor is going to be honored by everyone. And then some of you are asking, well, what's the point of having an Emperor? Here's the thing. This Emperor energy is not meant to rule over everybody else. This Emperor energy is your own sense of independence and sovereignty and being stable and grounded. And the Master at 333, again, the master of your own domain. Nobody really has the right to tell you what you can or cannot do in your life. I mean, yes, we have laws and rules to live by. Okay, I understand that, societal standards and all that. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about here is nobody has the right to rule over you. Ultimately, you are meant to be a sovereign being. This Emperor energy is not meant to be one universal emperor to fit all, one cookie cutter thing. No, this Emperor energy is meant to be your sense of self, your sense of independence, your sense of being in control. You have the right to live your life as you see fit. You are a sovereign being. You are a free being. And yet this Emperor energy here has been working to control and dominate everything and everyone. And when we all stand up in our own sense of Emperor energy, what is this Emperor going to do? Nothing. Can't stand against it. When the people rise up, ain't nothing the Emperor can do. Right? Well, okay. So we have, with this Emperor energy here, we have the Ten of Wands to the Six of Swords. And the Ten of Wands almost fell out in reverse. It kind of fell sideways. I almost feel like this Ten of Wands and this Six of Swords, you guys, is kind of talking about the Emperor getting overburdened and retreating, fleeing, hiding away. I just get a sense of like that energy trying to escape to some sort of remote place. Now, also on a collective scale, for the collective, this could mean the Ten of Wands and the Six of Swords could mean that decision to finally stop fighting or to lay down all the burdens and move towards work towards moving towards somewhere better. Move towards something less rocky, less bothersome, less burdensome. However, I swear to you guys, the strongest thing that I'm feeling right here, right now, is the Emperor basically getting overburdened, this becoming too much for him or her, this becoming too much to handle, and just fleeing somehow. I mean, I just got to go with what I'm getting here, so like whatever. All right, last thing I want to look at. Last thing I want to look at is the Eight of Cups. All right. Eight of Cups for the collective. What is the Eight of Cups here? This is that common denominator between both. What is this Eight of Cups? Okay. Damn. To the Eight of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. All right. But we have that with the Empress and the Page of Wands in reverse. So why are we doubly walking away from this situation as a collective? Because this shit is fruitless. Is not fertile. It's like all of the life is being siphoned out of the collective here, or out of the situation here. There's nowhere to go with this. The Empress and the Page of Wands in reverse. The Empress represents fertility, can represent birth. The Page of Wands can represent a new birth, a new child, a new life, new creative opportunity. There is no opportunity here. There is no opportunity here. There is no life to be created here. There is no fertility here. There is no abundance here. Why? Because this guy is sucking it up all for himself. The Emperor, the Empress is in reverse. This is not sustainable. This Emperor continues to consume. Without the fertility and the flow of the Empress, there will be nothing to consume after a while. Mother Earth, capitalism. Mother Earth, capitalism. At least the way capitalism is allowed to run rampant the way it does right now. I'm going to get a closing oracle guidance, closing oracle card. And I want to get it from the Lightworkers Oracle today. All right, I'm gonna give this 5 shuffles. 1. 2. 3. 4. 4, and 5. All right, closing oracle guidance, please, Spirit, for this collective message. Closing. Ooh, there it is right there. We have card number 43, Sixth Ray of Devotion. Alrighty. This says, the sixth ray of devotion bestows the qualities of persistence, unwavering focus, and intensity of feeling. It is a gift of the strength to move mountains with your will for what you love. When the sixth ray of devotion appears, you are being given guidance that even if you do not seem to have much worldly power right now, the power of your beliefs can conquer obstacles. The Archangel Uriel helps you receive the blessing of the sixth ray now. Wow. What? I'm going to read a little bit more of this. I don't think I'm going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to read a little bit more. You are receiving a blessing of the sixth ray of devotion. It is serving your soul growth and will help you develop faith in your principles. Sorry, let me it is serving your soul growth, and it will help you develop faith in your principles and trust in the power of your beliefs. You will be able to recognize and appreciate the extraordinary strength within you and realize that you have enough willpower to keep working towards your dream, overcoming any obstacle until you are divinely successful. The sixth ray reminds you of the power of love, which can conquer anything and everything. Love is an empowering, motivative force far stronger than fear. Love is the foundation of authentic spiritual devotion. Devotion to the divine empowers us to bear burdens, overcome obstacles, and manifest all manner of beautiful visions in a world that may at first assure us that our dreams are not possible. The sixth ray blesses you with spiritual stubbornness and sacred rebellion against any odds. The challenge with the sixth ray is to not become so anchored in your beliefs that you become fanatical, judging others because their beliefs are different. You can be unwavering in your adherence to your belief system and yet honor the fact that there are as many paths to divine union as there are people, that the ways the universe calls you home to love are unlimited. Okay. If you do not honor this, you may try to pull people from their own path, which can create unnecessary struggle for them and unnecessary karma for you. The best way to honor the blessing and minimize the challenge of this ray is to share your truth with an open heart and an open mind. Share it without agenda. For those working with this energy, the power of mind and emotions will come into focus. You may need to channel your emotion and mental power into worthy projects or practice balancing your intensity with lightness of heart and playfulness so you don't become harsh or despairing if things appear not to be working out the way you believe they should. Then your faith can remind you love always finds a way. When Archangel Uriel connects with you, a tremendous power, the power of Earth, is brought to your aid. Uriel brings healing, energy, and an ability to cause real effect in the physical world with your mental and emotional power. Remember, you are here to shine your light. Others can choose to use your light to see by until they are ready to discover their own inner light, or not. It is not anything you need to worry about. Simply live your truth, trust in your heartfelt beliefs, and devote yourself to love. Wow, guys. So there you have it. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you have a fantastic week, a fantastic day, a fantastic month, a fantastic year, a fantastic life. Yeah. And I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading very, very soon. Yes, yes? Take care. Bye.